We are the Tlapa family, and when we moved to Milford in 2002, we didn't have a specific church affiliation at that time. We had been members of an Episcopalian church in our old town, but I had just given birth to our third daughter. Our life was busy and hectic. We did visit a few churches in town, my sister's church and my parents' church. None of them really felt like the right choice for us, and we sort of let life over inundate us, and we simply didn't join a church. We did have the fortune of meeting Pastor Tom in 2004 when my grandmother, who was a member of his church, passed away. He spent a lot of time with her when she was in hospice care at her end of life, and both Paul and I were really impressed by his compassion and his ability to talk to both us and my grandmother and the family. And again, life got in the way, and we had our fourth child, and we still hadn't made any commitment to any church, although we did start frequenting Vacation Bible School and occasionally sermons. It was in December of 2007 that our world pretty much fell apart on a snowy afternoon 5 days before Christmas. Our daughter Jaden was critically injured in a terrible accident at our house. At the time, we thought she had immediately died, but they were able to resuscitate her and rush her to the medical center, at which point, when we found out she was alive, we felt as if a miracle was happening before us, and we immediately started praying. Pastor Tom arrived at the medical center within 15-20 minutes. He literally stayed with us for the next 25 days. Jaden didn't survive, and Pastor Tom was with us through the entire ordeal, and losing a child is really the most life-altering event that any person can encounter. Your faith is not only challenged, but in many ways shattered. Throughout our entire ordeal, for many months after, and till this day, nearly 2 years later, we've developed a close relationship with Pastor Tom. We created a foundation in Jaden's name. Pastor Tom is a board member, and we were we felt like God was giving us a big wake-up call as to which church to join. We really enjoyed the outreach of the Methodist Church, supporting others in the community that have needs. We probably wouldn't be where we were today had Pastor Tom and the Methodist Church not been in our lives during that time frame.
The source of strength that the church gave us really helped us get through a very difficult time in our lives, and we're very grateful for having such a just a fabulous church in our backyard. So I think the decision for which church that we'll be forever involved with is clear. Gage, what about you?
Do you like to go to church?
Yeah, I like to go to church. We also like Sunday school.
And to color?
And
And to sing at church?
And to sing at church.
And the music, that's right. So you like about the church?
I like the Vacation Bible School. Me too. And I like Sunday school. We did a lot of fun stuff last Sunday school. They said that's last pig. The church let us do family Sunday there. Yeah.
So we have taken strides to support the church with weekly donations, even when we're not there. It's still hard with busy family life, but we definitely feel blessed to have had both Pastor Tom and the community at the church come into our lives. And we're going to do whatever we can during the current capital campaign to help support the church and to help ensure that this type of outreach is there for years to come, because you just don't know when random things in life will happen and who's going to be next that's going to need the support. So again, we're just extremely grateful. We'll never get over losing Jaden, but having faith in our lives and somebody who can answer your questions honestly And I felt that Pastor Tom really did that many times throughout our ordeal. Has been a godsend to us. And we would encourage you to also support the church and to know that at some point in the future when it's your turn that we'll be here for you as a community.
Absolutely.